Hi traders, Mandy here from High Performance Trading. So in last week's Winning Traders Mindset course, I worked with a trader who had beforehand sent me the following email. Let me read it to you. So I was really excited that I had been consistently profitable and built up my account from $1,000 to $8,950. But as soon as I hit 9,000, I felt this urgency to get my account up to 10,000 quickly. I usually don't have the problems other traders have, like I cut my losses quickly, I don't add to losing trades, I'm okay with letting my profits run to target. I don't think money relationship is a problem for me either. I don't overspend, I pay my bills on time, I have a good savings buffer and my strategy is proven to have an edge. But every time I get close to my trading goals, get close to what I really want, it all changes and I start self-sabotaging. Not sure where exactly I start losing control over my trading. I had a few losses and suddenly started trading compulsively and irrationally until I had lost the whole account. Now I'm feeling so anxious about my trading. I so desperately want to be profitable and consistent and trade full time. But I suffer from lack of self-confidence now, feeling unworthy and I'm afraid to self-sabotage. I need to know how to stop this. It makes me feel uncertain about my future, creating the anxiety in general. And I always worry about the future, my kids and my family. I need to be able to control myself. Can you help me, please? So you can see there's so much going on for this guy. And I had a look at his stats, of course, first thing that I did. And indeed, he's like an A-plus trader. Up to a certain dollar amount, because that wasn't the first time that he got to a certain level of success and then ran right back to zero again. Like it happened a few times. So we see a little bit of a pattern here. So trading problems, trading edge wasn't a problem. Emotional doesn't seem to be a problem usually. Cutting losses, letting profits run, all working really well. So what is it? Very curious, right? So we went through, exploring a few different viewpoints of experiences, what happened in terms of his trading career. I couldn't find anything. And then I asked him about significant events in his life. And he told me about his father. Father, a very successful businessman. He had like a $20-30 million company. And in his late 50s, he made a really big, bad financial decision. Lost everything, lost the whole company. His kids had to bail him out. And the kids are all, quite successful, so they were able to help him out and then take care of him from then on. But his father, like a super proud man, and he didn't really recover from it. He kept living with this embarrassment and a shame and lack of self-worth. Like, interestingly enough, all the feelings that my trader shared with me that he had after blowing up his account, that's what he described his father had after he lost his company and had to be taken care of by his clients, by his sons. Now, what this is a very significant, in this case, traumatic event that my client went through. And this showed up in his trading in the most unexpected ways for him. Like that was the last thing that he thought would impact his trading. So the reason why he started having this sense of urgency and kind of losing his mental faculties and started doing stupid things wasn't so much that he had bad experiences or bad programming conditioning. He was a really solid trader, very consistent. But it was the thing that he ran away from. It's the thing that I never ever want to experience what my father went through. And when we try to avoid something out of fear, then this is the very thing that we create, right? So in German we have this saying, was man befürchtet, das tritt auch ein. And so what you're afraid of is exactly the thing that you're going to create. So thank God we figured it out really early on in his career. Losing $10,000 is manageable, losing $10 million is not. And so I checked in with him in our last session, and he's like, that urgency, that compulsiveness that suddenly kicked in is completely gone. And it's just, I can't wait to see what his trading career is going to look like, because he's a really good trader. It was just this one thing. And that reminded me also of, conversations that I have with athletes. You have to imagine, when you're a really good athlete, like, a footy player or a soccer player, you train with your coach, and you're doing your thing on the field, in the game, and you're doing well. And then you have an injury. But when you have an injury, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you want to do well on the playing ground, on the playing field, you can't, because you've got this thing holding you back, right? I know that for myself. I shared with you guys, the challenges that I had with my injuries. And so what do? We send this athlete to a physio, right? So to someone, a doctor, a medical specialist who helps heal this injury so that the player can go out on the field again and does what he does best. And that's the same experience for my trader. He is a really good trader, but he had this injury, and this injury was the thing that held him back. And it was fine, it was dormant, and then when he had to kick a goal, it would flare up, or would stop him in following through with his leg. So it's the same thing. Right? So if you have these experiences, maybe have a look if there's some sort of emotional or mental injury that you have to take care of as well, whilst you keep working on your trading. Hope this is helpful, and happy trading.